Alrighty, folks. Looks like we are live right now over on the YouTubes, the TubeViews. What's going on, everybody in chat? We're going to go over the This Week at Bungie, which just hit. Let me tweet this out real quick, and then we'll get the show on the road. It's going to be a short stream. What's up, Destroyer? Going to be a short stream just because there's not much to cover, but it looks like good old Faction Rallies is getting is going on vacation and is going to get a little bit of a makeover. Hey, what's up, David? Verlan, Tooths, Colby, Joshua, Sean, Adam, Mike, everybody's in chat. Ryan, what's up, dudes? What's going on, folks? And I want to talk to you guys tomorrow. The Scuff Madness starts, and I'm in the first bracket. Hey, Michael. Hey, J Bo, PRC Affliction. The whatchamacallit, Scuff Madness starts tomorrow, and my bracket is I'm against some 1 million subscriber channel called Elite Shot. I'd never heard of him before because I think he's like a Call of Duty or something YouTuber or I think Fortnite. Everyone loves playing Fortnite. Did you guys see last night? Hey, Time Splitter. Whatchamacallit? Last night, I can't talk right now. Who was it? Ninja was playing with Drake. They were playing Fortnite. It had like 600,000 people watching. All right, gonna be a short stream, guys. Like usual, every Thursday we go over the This Week at Bungie and short news week. So Faction Rallies is coming back next week. So there's a bunch of new weapons on the table. I'm gonna read some of this verbatim here now. I did a video. I'm gonna link it in the description. But I went over the perks on all these weapons a couple weeks ago when these hit the database. To be frank, guys, none of the weapons are really worth grinding for, except for the shotguns are not bad, and the SMG, I believe, is not bad. So we'll go over it. So here we go. Let's just kick this off. So this week at Bungie, we're welcoming back Faction Rally leaders to rally your support. The factions are coming back next week to duke it out again. New Monarchy has lived up to its name, dominating the last 3 events in a row. Dead Orbit looks to return to glory, and Future War Cult is desperate to get its first win on the board. Next week, all 3 factions will have their shot. Faction Rallies kicks off 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Tuesday, March 20th. Remember, daylight savings times. It's a daylight savings time. I can't talk today. It's 1 p.m. Eastern. Hey, what's up, Chris? 3711. Pride isn't the only thing on the line. New Monarchy is new weaponry. New weaponry is now available. Here's what's been added to the package's reward pool. So, all right, once again, I'll link in the description these 3 power. Well, I'm sorry, 2 powers and 1 submachine gun here. The shotguns are pretty good for PvP, I would say. Let's see. Those are not only the new weapons up for grabs. Whichever faction has the most redeemed packages at the end of the event will make their prized weapon available for purchase. Anyone who pledged the winning faction will pick it up for a cool 1,000 glimmer. Those who are not loyal can still get it, but it's going to run you a steep 50,000 glimmer. Here are the offerings this next faction rally. So we have a Future War Cult sniper. We've got a grenade launcher from New Monarchy, and we've got another sniper from Dead Orbit. Once again, I'm not going to go through the perks. I did a video on these. Yeah, the only thing that's worth grinding for is that shotgun right there. But let's take a look and see what changes are coming to Faction Rallies, because it looks like they're going on vacation. So, Faction Vacation. This will be your last chance at earning the ornaments for Season 2. I'm going to just stop right here real quick. If they want Future War Cult to win, give them better weapons in Season 3, or give them better looking ornaments. I just feel like the gear doesn't look cool enough to grind for. I don't know. You guys let me know in chat right now. Yeah, what's up, Samson? All right, so if you're missing anything, you want to make sure you grab it before Victory Week ends on April 3rd. If you are missing any emblems, you will need to pledge to the faction you are missing before March 27th. After that, Faction Rallies will be taking some time off while we work to make the event even better. We spoke to the Seasons team about their goals for upcoming Faction Rallies improvements planned for Season 3. All right, so here's what the Seasons team had to say, and hopefully they're going to improve Faction Rallies. Because right now, I mean, like, they're okay. I feel like they give us... they just really need to give us more carrots, I feel like. More things to do in the game and more carrots. So, Seasons team says, we have been reviewing player feedback on Faction Rallies and are planning to make some fundamental changes to the event. Here are a few overall goals we are trying to achieve. Remember, this stuff is not set in stone, folks. This is just basically what they want to, well, goals going forward, basically. Pledging to a faction should be a meaningful choice. Okay, because right now, I only pledge to a faction that I like the weapons for. New Monarchy, I feel like, always has the best ornaments. The cool-looking ghost shell. Hey, what's up, Sean? The cool-looking ghost shell, the cool-looking ship. But the other factions, well, I did grind for the Dead Orbit auto rifle last faction rally on 2 characters, and I never use it. All right, so here we go. Rewards should not be time-gated. All right, now, time-gated, that's a big thing. They need to add more loot to the pool, because, you know, when they had that huge cluster F when the first Season 2 faction rally hit, and we thought all of the weapons that were in the database were going to be in the first faction rally. So, all right, rewards should not be time-gated, so hopefully they won't time-gate things, and we'll have more weapons and stuff to grind for. Faction rallies should provide a unique gameplay experience and not simply be a reward layer on top of the existing game. Well, I mean, what else can they really do? I think the best thing for faction rallies is encourage people to do all the activities within the game to grind out their faction, whether it's PvE, the PvP folks. If you only play PvP, you could really you're barely getting any faction tokens, I feel like, from playing Crucible. I mean, you really have to grind Crucible out, and if you're not into PvE, you're kind of screwed there. And the PvE folks, I mean, we have it easy. We could just grind lost sectors, public events, do the daily milestones, and which would be loaded up on tokens. The event should grant additional insight into faction lore and goals. All right, that screams Myling Games and My Name is Bife. Yeah, I'd like to learn more about the factions, wouldn't you? I feel like they were more just prevalent in Destiny 1. In Destiny 2, they show up once a month. We farm the Titans Lost Sector. Hey, console play. We farm the heck out of the Titan Lost Sector, and then we move on from there, you know? It should build upon player interest in Lost Sectors and armor ornament activities. So, okay, build upon player interest in Lost Sectors. Well, look, we like Lost Sectors, or at least I do, and I feel like they're one of the most unique things within the game. I just feel like they need to, I don't know, like they need to tweak them. They need to maybe have some Lost Sector specific loot. Maybe like the fact that they're going to bring strike specific loot. Maybe they can throw in some Lost Sector specific loot, but make them hard. You know, make some of them heroic. I always had this idea that, you know, some of the rooms in Lost Sectors are fairly big, right? Like, why not make it like some of them are so difficult you have to go in with a fire team like once a week or once a month or something, and you go in, you clear it out, and then to open the chest, all of a sudden the doors all lock, right? Or you can't get out, and now all of a sudden you're just getting overwhelmed with mobs of ads, and there's a timer or something, and then the timer ticks off, timer counts down, and if you don't kill everything or complete the objective or hold down that Lost Sector chest, you wipe, and then you got to wait another week to try to get that Lost Sector. I don't know. That's my idea. I know you want the juicy details on how we're going to accomplish these goals. And as we get further along in development, we will share more with you on how this event will evolve. So, yeah, so right now, guys, it's going on vacation for a little bit. So we'll see what happens. I think faction rallies, they're good in theory. I just think they need to be tweaked, just like everything else in Destiny 2. It's going to evolve over time. Folks, remember Destiny 1, year 1, I'm a broken record. Definitely needed a lot of work. All right, moving on. So Faction Rallies is taking a vacation. If you're just tuning in, we got some new weapons to grind for, but as I mentioned earlier, the only ones that I think are worth grinding for is going to be what's going to be in the engrams when you're cashing in tokens, which is the Dead Orbit submachine gun and these 2 shotguns here. The sniper, grenade launcher, and this sniper here. I don't know. I remember when I did the review video a few weeks ago, I was not that impressed with them. All right, here we go. Nightfall. Whoa, 402,000. You guys didn't cheese it? No. Did you guys do that Lost Sector over and over with a tether? No. Yeah, Dylan from Bungie, DMG04 said I don't think they can fix that right now. Because right now, with all the high scores for the Nightfalls, folks can just go in. Hey, Johan, hashtag made it to the live stream. You know, he said they're not going to be able to put a fix right now because people, once you get in the strike, you could just turn around and just go out into patrol. Especially like when we get the arms dealer strike, man, someone can go and literally farm a zillion Lost Sectors. I mean, last week there was only 1 Lost Sector to farm for points. Anyway, all right, let me get on with this. Every week we plan on showing you the 3 highest scoring fire teams from the previous Nightfall. Last week there was some monster scores on the Pyramidion. If you were wondering how these Guardians are posting such astronomical numbers, Some of the hardcore players in the community discovered a creative method of juicing their scores in lost sectors. We're looking at a fix in 1.2, but until then, we'll see who can be the most efficient at running up the score with these methods. Game on. You know what? I actually want them to wait on the strike-specific loot. Hey, Branson. I want them to wait on the strike-specific loot. I got a feeling, and this is my theory right here. Just hear me out, guys. The Nightfall strike-specific loot is going to be tied to your score, and it's going to be tied to the little emblem tiers, right? So, you do your Nightfall, you get your emblem, and then there's 3 variants of the emblem. I got a feeling. New sponsor, Sir Anonymous. Thank you so much, sir. Everyone spam, all sponsors spam hype in the chat, and Max, hello. Actually, Max just got back from the vet today. What I think they should do is add the strike-specific loot and have them tied to the scores and have them tied to those emblem variants, right? Because that's going to make you want to do them over and over. You know what I mean? Because for me right now, Nightfalls are fun. Sorry. The naysayers don't want to say that. Come on. Nightfalls are really fun right now. Add some loot to it, and it'll make me want to do them over and over and over. Because right now, you add burns to it. What if they throw in some other modifiers? What if they throw in some things from, whatchamacallit, from D1, small arms? Maybe you can choose things like Specialist or... Let's see, Airborne. Let's see, give us Daybreak. Well, actually, Torrent is kind of like Daybreak, except without supers. All right, so that's it on the top scores. So, I don't know. What do you guys think in chat, man? I wish they could fix this earlier, but they can. So it's not coming to 1.2, which is when the DLC is going to be hitting, which is going to be in May. So, I don't know, guys. Lastly, anything here? Just stuff about the companion app. This is the Nightfall emblem variants. All right, we're not going to go through that. Movie of the week. Let's see if we get any teasers at the bottom. Let's see. Okay, we've been monitoring the response and gathering your feedback about all the sandbox and Crucible changes we told you about last week. Yeah, check out last week's video, guys. There's a lot of stuff going on that's going to hit 1.1.4. We've heard a lot of feedback on in-air accuracy. The sandbox team let us know that in the upcoming Go Fast update, they're increasing hipfire accuracy and ADS accuracy for hand cannons on consoles. They also said they would take another look at in-air accuracy and do some testing after update 1.1.4 goes live. I guess a lot of folks had issues with what do they mean by hipfire accuracy and ADS accuracy. Whatever. The only hand cannon I ever use in PvP is Better Devils. But even then, I'm only using the Manananan. The Manananan SR4. That's my favorite PvP gun. All right, speaking of 1.14, we'll be back next week with some more info on the update, and you'll be playing in less than 2 weeks. We'll also show off the new Nightfall unique rewards. All right, guys, next week. That's it. They're showing us the new Nightfall unique rewards next week. All right, thank God. All right, I will be streaming it definitely next week. We're planning to update the roadmap tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. In the meantime, I'll be pledging to Future War Cult to try to get them a win. Who's with me? Anyone in chat? Who are you with? Are you with Future War Cult, Dead Orbit, or New Monarchy? All right, I'm really looking forward to next week, but also tomorrow we're going to get an update on the good old development roadmap. So that's pretty much it for this news brief, guys. If you don't mind, just stick around real quick. I want to talk to you about Scuff Madness, which starts tomorrow. All right. I got picked out of like hundreds of these Scuff affiliates. 16 people got picked, and I'm on my PS4 right now, but I wish I could throw the image on screen. But basically, I'm up against some 1 million subscriber YouTuber called, hey, Synonymous, New Monarchy. All right, cool. All right, you know what? I'll pledge New Monarchy too. Well, actually, you know what? I'll do 1 character New Monarchy, and I'll do 2 Future War Cult just to try to give them a win for this time. But basically, so I'm in this competition that starts tomorrow, the 16th, and goes until the 18th, right? And it's a competition on how many Scuff codes can be used. I'm going to do a whole video about this tomorrow, guys, to see if the Mesa army can come through in this one, because I'm up against a big streamer, big YouTuber named Elite Shot. But basically, it's how many codes are used over this weekend from the 16th to the 18th, and then if I beat him, then I go to the next bracket. And it's you do not have to buy a controller. You could just go to scuffgaming.com. You could buy sunglasses for $9. You can buy another new sponsor, Synergy Ghost. Thank you so much. Everyone give him a big old hype and a Max hello, and give him a Cade 6 hello too. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate the new sponsors. You guys are awesome, and you guys are hashtag legend. If you're not a sponsor, spam hashtag legend. Man, I love the fact that now YouTube Gaming, it replays the chat after the stream is over, and also you get to see all the cool emotes and everything. All right, so the Scuff competition starts tomorrow, And it goes on to the 18th for the first bracket for me against this guy, Elite Shot. Now, if you go to scuffgaming.com, you can buy basically anything. If you bought sunglasses, if you bought, let's see, batteries, I always say batteries are $1. Like, each code counts, and if I beat him in the amount of codes used over this weekend, then I go to the next round. And it could be anything. So you don't have to buy a controller. If you want to buy a controller, hey, I'd love that. But yeah, if you can buy anything, it will count as a code. But here's a little catch, though. If you buy, like, say, 4 items, 4, like, small, cheap items for $1, like, you know, $2 each, but use one code, it doesn't count. So each time you use a code, I mean, like, each time you buy something, buy one thing, use the code, buy, like, if you want to help me win this thing. And if I win, actually make it to the final bracket, I get a branded, whatever I want, Mesa Sean, Mesa Army, Mesa whatever controller that you guys are going to design. Because that's what's going to happen. You know, like some of the big streamers, all the Optic, Nade Shot, Scumpy, they have their own, I think Broman and Gathalion have their own too. Well, if I win this, they'll put into production a Mesa controller. But it's not going to be mine. You guys who helped me win this, the Mesa Army, are going to help design this thing. So you guys will come up with the colors. I'll do like a stream where I'll bring an artist on with me, and we'll just start throwing stuff on screen and try to come up with a design. But I'm getting ahead of myself, so one thing at a time. The Scuff Madness for me against Elite Shot starts tomorrow, and it's going to run it to the 18th, which is 2 days, 16th, 17th, 18th. Well, actually 3 days, really. And it's per code use. You can buy anything you want from the store. Oh, Samson, don't worry about it, dude. Branson, thank you so. He says, "Come on, guys, let's do this." Thank you guys so much. Well, I'm going to hang out and chat with you guys for a little bit here. What else is going on with you guys? Talk to me. It is 6:29 p.m. here Eastern. So nothing really new, guys. Faction rallies, 3 new weapons if you're just tuning in. These are the winning weapons here. Nothing I think is really worth grinding for, except for the shotguns. And then the, faction rallies is going on vacation for a little bit. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it, guys. What do I got planned for the weekend? So Zero for tomorrow. Let's go to Destiny 2. Zero's going to be on for tomorrow. Oh, Synonymous, a Mesa Army controller. All right. Hey, you know what? First idea right there comes from Synonymous. Yeah. I mean, like, I think a Mesa Sean controller, like, would be a little tacky with my name on it. No. Let's have Mesa Army on it. Let's represent you guys, not me. Do we have to buy certain things on certain days? Yes, Chris. It'll be tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. So 3 days I'm up against. In fact, you know what? Let me see. All right. Hold on. Let me show you the bracket real quick. Let's go back here. Let's go to Twitter. Let's see, can I go to my Twitter? Hold on, I think I can go to my Twitter right here, because I'm pretty sure let's see, go to my profile right here. Because I'm pretty sure I put the bracket up here. Mesa Sean profile, come on. Here we go. And I'll show you the bracket, and I'll see if I can bring up the picture here for you guys. Let's see, go to profile. No, there we go. Okay, here it is, guys. Let me go full screen, and I'll show you the bracket. All right, let me pull this picture up. Here's the bracket. Okay, so the only people that I know or are familiar with is my friend Nkuch. We got Triple Rec, Real Crafty. So here's how it's going to work. So I'm up against Elite Shot. This dude's got 1 million subscribers, okay? And I think he's a big Twitch streamer, but I think we could do this. The Mesa Army has pulled through before, and I would have not have gotten picked for this thing if it wasn't for you guys. Because you guys have been going nuts with... Oh, was K-Dub here? Oh, no. I'm sorry, Michael. I just saw your chat. I wasn't sure if K-Dub was in chat here. Next week, Monday. Oh, yeah, that's right. Branson. Yeah, next week, Guardian Radio will be streaming live right here Monday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, so here's Scuff Madness. So tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, it's me against Elite Shot. And then if we come through with the most amount of codes used, then I go to this bracket, and then we'll see. I don't know who these are. Well, I know Nkuch, Swag, Karma. I guess these are like Optic Phase dudes or something. Sensor, that's a Phase dude, right? Goblin, I have no idea who these people are. That's Real Crafty, Triple Rec, Formal, and so forth. But yeah, we'll be streaming Guardian Radio Monday nights from now on, right here. So well, hopefully we should have a bigger audience, because normally when we stream on Twitch, we have like, like 50, 60 people. Well, no, like 40, 50 people, I think, watching. Right now we just had about 500 watching, and I'm not playing any games right now. So we'll see what happens. So, all right, guys, I'm going to let this thing archive right now. But yeah, next week, what I'm excited for is next week, we're going to get to see the Nightfall Strike specific loot. And Christopher Barrett specifically said they were delayed because he wanted to give the artist more time, and that's a good sign right there. Let's see. Hey Mesa Sean, how do you feel about the 360 RPM auto rifles? Well, you know what? Do you mean pulse rifles? Because I'm used to the 450 auto rifles. To be Kosdov is owner of Y2 Gaming. Oh God. Okay. Well, you know what? Hey, listen. On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard are the raids? I'm gonna say it depends. You know, if you raid with WTF Game Nation, they're going to make it nice and easy. They're good guys. Check them out over on Twitch, WTF Game Nation. They are freaking awesome. I'm surprised Scuff doesn't have get a big together for... Oh, get a big get-together for affiliates. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I'm surprised that they picked me for this thing. I mean, look at the guys I'm up against. It's all these 1 million subscriber channels. That's it. That's just crazy, right? What else? He may not mean... Oh, yeah, that gun? I don't... You know... What do I use right now? Hold on, I'll pull up my, my guns right now. I'm pulling up Destiny Item Manager now. Yeah, right now, I'm really just... You know, so that's why I'm really looking forward to the Sandbox change, because I feel like I use the same darn... Let's say I use the same damn weapons nonstop. Here, I'm on my Warlock right now. I'll show you what my favorite weapons are. And actually, to your guys' suggestions, since I love the Manananan so much, I did actually try out again, because I pulled it out of the vault. Hey, Boss Moonshine. I pulled out of the vault the Future War Cult Pulse Rifle with Rampage on it, and it's okay. I mean, I think I got to get used to it, but I'm too used to the explosive rounds, man. Where do we find your code? My code's right on screen. Use code Mesa Army for a discount on any Scuff product, and it's always in the description too. You're digging the Iron Banner Auto and the Banana. You know, I tried to get with the Iron Banner Auto Rifle. I couldn't get used to it, man. Just could not get used to it. Tim, I'm not on PC, man. I'm only on PS4, sadly. Turn down the music. Oh, that's right. The music is on, right? Hold on. There we go. I'll lower it for you guys. Sorry about that. Let's see. What else? Chris. So if you progress to the next round, you'll get another date to buy. Yes, Chris. Yeah. You're using Uriels gift. Started using the darkest before pulse. Where is my Time Worn Spire? Hold on. Let me find out. Hold on. I'm putting on weapons right now. That I think are going to be good. Scout rifles are also getting a buff in PvE. So I'm really curious as to how the 360 round per minute pulses. All right, Alex, thank you. What's up, Augustine? All right, so from my you know what's funny? I was just playing PvP actually, and it'd be funny here. I actually pulled a screenshot. Hold on. What did I do here? I did 3.5 efficiency. Actually, my kill death ratio on Destiny Tracker went up to 1.2 for quick play. And no, that's not KD. That's kill death ratio. KD. My KD in Destiny 1 was 1.24. Yeah, next Forza, next TWAB is going to be huge because we're going to see those updates. All right, so my PvP setup is always going to be the Borlock. I go with Axiom Bolts, which sucks compared to Destiny 1. They just don't track, and I was so used to Void Fang Vestments and real Axiom Bolts that would track. Of course, I'm one of those blink a-holes. I always go with Origin Story or Manananan right now. I am terrible with the Antiope, even though I should be better with it. I just can't get over the fact that that thing has, you know, like you compare it to an auto rifle. Look at the range. A submachine gun compared to the Last Breath. I don't know. I'm too used to the 450 round per minute auto rifle. Hand cannons. I'm gonna use Better Devils. The Time Worn Spire is really, really freaking good. This thing is awesome. Hold on, let me get rid of this thing here. Time Worn Spire is really good. I'm throwing on some other weapons right now. Hold on, where is my... What was the... Oh, is this it right here? Yeah, okay. You know what I think is going to be a good one? Because I like this one during the beta. Oh, Chris, thanks, man. $6 Patreon on Podbean. Oh, cool. Sweet, man. For Guardian Radio, right? I think the Nightshade is going to be good because this one's got lightweight frame, kill clip. I mean, this thing's pretty good already. It kicks a little bit. I would roll this thing with, for me at least, a little more stability. Love the Time Worn Spire. This thing is a lot of fun. It's got Zen Moment. Once you start laying into someone, this is like the Clever Dragon from D1. Love that thing. Crimson is sometimes fun. I want to see what they're going to do to exotic weapons. Supposedly Sunshine is getting a big buff. But they're going to be changing up the 360 round per minute pulses in particular, I think, next week. So this one's a Masterwork. This one's got a little more range. I didn't roll this thing. It dropped like that. And it's got great perks. It's got Kill Clip. It's got Outlaw. And it's got an Adaptive Frame. Someone asked me what ship do I have. I've got the Ikora's Resolve. I bought this with Bright Dust. Not Silver, folks. Bright Dust. And then I also got with Bright Dust. All right, Prosecutor. I love the Prosecutor. Positive Outlook. Don't really use too often. Uriels Gift. Oh, wait a second. Okay. Being Too Spicy. I know what gun I think is so much fun in the Crucible. You guys ready for it? You're probably never going to believe it. Actually, I tweeted Josh and Kevin Yanes to see how did it perform in the next Sandbox update on how it's going to do, but you ready for it? I'm going to drop it in my inventory. This is the gun I love to annoy people with, and that is Sweet Business. Nothing is more fun than seeing your radar lit up. Hey, Jerkat, what's up, dude? Is winding this thing up when you see your radar lit up and they're coming around the corner and you just hose them down. I love this thing. But auto rifles are getting a slight nerf in the range department. Their base damage, I think Josh said, is going to be the same. You played me in an elimination match in D1? Oh, nice. Let's see what else. All right, I tried using this thing, the Future War Cult, which is basically the same thing as the Manananan, except it doesn't have explosive payload. I don't know. I just wasn't getting along with it. Uriel's Gift, of course, is a good one. I should probably re-roll this thing for range and just really max out that range since they're nerfing range and aim assist on auto rifles. This thing's probably going to be pretty good. This thing's got Outlaw. I grinded Iron Bandit just to get this thing and the auto rifle. You got a pended mag, or you can go with drop mag on this thing here. But yeah, for autos, yeah, Joshua, yeah, I just roll with the 450s. I mean, when Destiny 2 first came out, I was rocking the 600s, the Skatelock, Last Breath, but I don't know, I just can't down people enough. But I'm curious to see how this thing is going to do. The Annual Skate, wait, another really good one. You know what, actually, Shax is selling this right now, folks. You should go buy this if you have the chance. Let me try to find it in my inventory. Here it is right here. This thing, like, literally has no recoil whatsoever, and it's got explosive payload on it. Nature of the Beast. Shax is selling this right now. Go buy it. It's definitely well worth it. It's got Dragonfly, and Dragonfly is getting a buff. So if you get a kill, this thing's going to be good in PvE and PvP. This thing has, like, no recoil on it whatsoever. Then you go with Accurize rounds, which just gives you, let's see, takes 2 rounds away. You throw on Steady Hand, you got max. Wow. Well, you can go at range or you can go at stability on that thing. Jeff, trying to get better in PvP and go flawless, what's a tip? Man, right now it's really tough because the Trials base is pretty low. So only the real sweaties are in there. And some of the streamers like Lab, Lucky, and Buttwipe, they're doing carries or they're doing not raid assist. They're doing Trials assists every single week. So go check them out on Twitch. I'm really interested in putting down the tubes when this next update hits and running my main ingredient all the time. I love this thing. This thing wastes people. They're not really doing anything to fusion rifles, I don't think, based on the last update. So I'm going to roll this thing. This thing was my favorite in the beta. It was my favorite in the when Destiny 2 first came out. And then I just kind of got around to tubing people, running noob tubes. But the problem with that thing is when you pull power ammo, you are only going to get 1 rocket. So that's kind of cool because with this next update, there's going to be a lot of power ammo everywhere because they're encouraging people to pick up those snipers. You know, they want people to use snipers. And the bottom line is no one's using them right now. So if more power ammo is available, people are going to run snipers. But at the same time, idiots like me are going to run noob tubes all the time. But I think I could probably rock the main ingredient. My card, hey Mesa, love the videos. Could you help a fan? Xbox One brick died today. Hook a gamer up. I'm sorry, dude. I don't have an Xbox. Actually, I have an Xbox, but I don't have an Xbox to give away right now. If those are curious, here's my stash. I'm hoarding tokens because whenever a DLC comes out and new stuff comes out, hopefully the vendors are going to rotate their stock right here. And hopefully with the Raid Lair, I could buy some of the new Raid Lair stuff. Pseudonymous, you want shotguns to be great again? Me too, dude. Shotguns are fun, man. Joshua, yes, bring back machine guns. Man, I miss machine guns. I miss my, what was it called? Dreaded something. What was it? What was the Iron Banner? Whatchamacallit? What was the Iron Banner auto? What was the auto rifle heavy machine gun for Iron Banner? Does anyone anyone remember what it was? Louis, I just went over it, buddy. Ethan, no, I'm taking off. My girlfriend's coming back home from work soon, so I got to pick her up. She's a nurse. She's an RN at a local hospital. Oh, actually, all right. For the hashtag made it to the end, folks, I'm going to jump off now. I have an enormous box, which is from a certain gaming company, and it's not Scuff. And I'm going to do an unboxing, and I'm going to do a massive giveaway. This box was so big that my pops drove it over in his truck, even though I have a Yukon, but he drove it over because it was taking up too much space in his living room because I have all my packages sent to my folks' house. He drove it over and used a, what do they call not a dolly. Like one of those things that you like put by, Silver Dread. That's the name of the heavy machine gun. This box was so big, he used one of those wheelies or whatever things to bring it over to my apartment last night. And that's pretty much it, guys. So, guys, I'm going to let this thing archive. Big shout out to the new sponsors, hold on, and all the sponsors that are in chat. You guys are absolutely awesome. Hold on, let me scroll back a little bit. Let's see, here we go. Michael, Branson, Time Splitter, Synonymous. We got, who else here? Chris, 3711, Jerkat. We got, hold on, I'm just going through up here. Branson, let's see. And I love the sponsors. You guys are really using those emotes. And you know what? The more sponsors I get more emotes for you guys. Synergy Ghost. Let's see who else. I think that's everybody in chat today. Hold on. I'm just going up here. Oh, Console Play. What's up, Console Play? Thank you for being here, dude. Michael, I got you. Okay, Synergy Ghost. Thank you for being a new sponsor. Let me keep scrolling up here. Destroyer. Thank you for hanging out. You're a new sponsor, too. You, I think, just sponsored the other day. J Bo. And Synonymous, thank you also for being a new sponsor today, guys. So, guys, you guys are absolutely awesome. Hobo Chris, you're the man. I'm going to let this thing archive right now, and that's it, guys. I am out of here like Vladimir. Zer video up tomorrow. Scuff Madness video up probably tomorrow afternoon. And then I'll try to do the unboxing of this huge box from a gaming company that's going to have a lot of products in there that I'm going to give away. And probably just one for my one that I'll keep for myself. And it's not from Scuff. It's from a different gaming company. So that's it, guys. I love you all. Thanks for coming out to the stream. I'm out of here like Vladimir. Oh, Michael, thank you for that donation. Hold on. Right, I was about to hit the off stream. Hold on. Let me, everyone give Michael a hype right here. Thank you so much. And Max gives you a little hello, and so does Kate 6. And you got your exotic engram. Thank you so much for that little donation. I really, really appreciate it. Branson, you know what's funny? I checked the Scuff batteries are out of stock. I think everyone's got the same idea. Just go and just buy batteries for $1 over and over. All right, guys. Thanks so much. I'm out of here. Like Vladimir, I love you all. You guys is freaking awesome. I'll probably be streaming. Well, we'll be streaming Monday night, Guardian Radio here, and then on Tuesday the Nightfalls again. Hopefully, it's not the invisible, fallen, annoying captain guy, which is hey Ryan, the Exodus Crash Strike. All right.